What's going on, guys? My name is Kailash from Study with Kailash YouTube channel, and in this video we are going to learn more about electric charges and fields. So this is going to be a series of videos so you can follow along and learn all about it. Before we get started, if you like this video and wanna see more, be sure to smash the like button and get subscribed. So without any further ado, let's start with the video. Chapter at a glance. The charge on an electron and proton is called fundamental charge. Electric charge is quantized, and the charge on a body can be expressed as Q equals to plus minus NE, where N belongs to integer and E, and the value of E that we all know is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Minimum value of dielectric constant is 1 for free space. Maximum value of dielectric constant is infinity for conductors, that is metals. Dielectric constant is a dimensionless number as it is the ratio of two similar quantities. Electric charge is a scalar quantity. Electric charge obeys the law of conservation of charge. It is always additive in nature. Coulomb's law in vector form is more informative than it is in scalar form. Electrostatic force is a central force as it acts along the line joining the centers of the two charges. Electrostatic force is a Newtonian force, that is, it obeys Newton's third law of motion. Static electricity or frictional electricity on body occurs mainly due to the transfer of electrons from one body to the another body. 1 coulomb equals to 3 into 10 to the power 9 stat coulomb. Stat coulomb is the serious unit of charge. It is also called electrostatic unit of charge. SI unit of electric field is Newton upon Coulomb. Dielectric constant is also known as relative permittivity of a medium, that is epsilon naught. Two equal and opposite charge separated by a finite distance constitute an electric dipole. The SI unit of dipole moment is Coulomb meter. Electric dipole moment is a vector quantity acting from minus q to plus q charge. In a uniform electric field, the net force on a dipole is zero and it experiences a torque only. In a uniform electric field, dipole has no rotatory motion. In a non-uniform electric field, the dipole experiences both torque and force, hence it has rotatory as well as translatory motion. Electric lines of force never intersect each other. They always leave and enter the surface of the conductor perpendicularly. Electric fields inside a charged or an uncharged conductor placed in an electric field is always zero. Electric flux is a scalar quantity and its SI unit is Newton upon Coulomb into meter square. The electric field is maximum at the surface of the charged spherical shell and zero inside it. The electric field due to the cloud of charge or due to the solid charge sphere is maximum at the surface and varies from the distance from the center. So the graph shows the electric fields, the magnitude and the maximum electric fields, and where are the points, and how it is directly proportional to R and indirectly proportional to 1 upon R square. So this is the graph. This is an important graph. Question has been come from board from this graph, so this is important. Please mark this as important. Electric fields lines. Let me adjust the camera first. Sorry. Electric field lines are perpendicular to the equatorial surface. The surface of a charged conductor is an equatorial surface. Coulomb's law is valid only for point charges. Electric charge does not change with velocity. Does not change with velocity. No point charge produces electric field as its own location. Electric charge resides only on the outer surface of conductor. Coulomb's force between two charges is independent of the presence of the other charges. Electric field is independent of the shape of the conductor. Electric field at a point on the surface of the conductor is directly proportional It is directly proportional to the surface density of charge at that point. Electric field at the center of this charged circular ring is always zero. So this is all for this video. If you like this video, please leave a like and comment if you have any doubt or any problem. I will surely respond to your doubt in a day or two. So hope you like this video. Thank you and have a nice day. See you in the next one. Bye bye.